which is the first 2 days of the Bedford Park Festival. Let's take a look.
And I pretend to pray.
So how was yesterday in terms of success?
Yesterday was fantastic. Actually, really good atmosphere. Obviously, a lot of money changing hands as well, which is good. And one thing I did notice was that because for the clergy, as we're out and about, we really want to be out on the field speaking to people. And I don't think there was a single moment when I was wandering around looking for people to speak to. There was always someone willing to have a chat. So that was great.
What are you looking for out of this festival for this year?
This year, well, same sort of things we're looking for every year. Bringing the community together, people having a good time, people seeing all that Chiswick and that St Michael's has to offer, and also the 3 charities we support. We've taken on our 3rd one this year, WaterHarvest.
So essentially, this tanker is a model. The real thing would be the size from here to those trees over there. We would build this. It costs £450, and it would be for a family in a village in Rajasthan. And essentially, this area is the catchment area. It needs to be kept clean, so they would need to make sure that no animals defecate on it. And then I'll use my watering can to be the monsoon. But essentially, the monsoon comes along, and it rains very, very hard for a couple of weeks. And all the rainwater would then go through these little rivets you see here, and also we'd have a bit of mesh here often. So that would catch a lot of the dirt, and it would go into this tanker underneath, which I can lift the lid to show you. And it's completely dark in there, and therefore a lot of the bacteria will die. And then when the family needs water, they simply use the little bucket to get the water out. And this tanker would hold 21,000 litres of water. As I said, it would cost about £450, and it should last a family of, say, 6 for a whole year. So the money we're raising here today has a very, very real impact on the lives of people in Rajasthan.
You're working for the charity The Upper Room. Could you tell me a little bit about it, please?
Sure. The Upper Room's been around since 1990, and it's been feeding the homeless since then. Although it has evolved, and it now has 2 other projects. It has an award-winning ex-offender programme teaching ex-offenders to drive, and a multilingual employment support service, which helps people get job ready during the day.
So how important is it for the charity to be present at these kind of festivals?
Very, very important. Because we operate around this part of West London, it's really important for us to raise our profile. We do that through being here, and we do that through representation at local churches. We have a series of winter lectures which have been very popular with some very impressive speakers. So it's important for us to be known in the community. That increases the chances of us getting more donations, legacies in people's wills, donations from churches, local schools. So it's very important.
Great. And what is your relationship with the festival, and how important is it for you to be here today?
We were incredibly lucky at the beginning of last year to be chosen by St Michael's Church as one of their adopted charities for 3 years, and the relationship has been amazing. Coming here to the Bedford Park Festival and having the opportunity to talk to people, and then obviously to raise money with the tombola and cake set, it's wonderful. And the church have just been extraordinarily supportive.
And if somebody wanted to make a donation, how would they go about that?
Today they can come and put it in the box. On our website we have Virgin Money Giving Scheme, or again from our website it has all our contact details to donate money. And we do get lots of money out of the blue from people who realise that children who are blind, the communication is so hard for them, and actually having music in their lives gives them the opportunity to take part in things with other people.
So have you been on the barbecue today and yesterday?
All yesterday, all today.
yesterday.
Yes, we have an awesome team, and I think we made the most money last year, and we're heading for it this year. We sold 1,000 burgers yesterday.
Can you tell me a bit more about the Chiswick Cinema that's happening in 2019?
Yeah, sure. So it's a new, completely independent cinema opening up on Chiswick High Road. It was originally going to be a picture house. The ex-founder from Picture House is then split off by herself and is now completely doing this independently. It's going to be a 5-screen cinema. We're going to have 4 large screens with 1 smaller private screening room, which will also have a private dining room attached, and then we'll also have cafe, restaurant, bar on the bottom floor and a private members bar on the first floor.
This is the Hogarth Community Charity. We're based in Duke Road in the heart of Chiswick, and we're a community centre that helps underprivileged kids in the borough, ages 6 to 18. So we help them with educational needs, we do summer and Easter residentials and holiday programmes, and the London Borough of Hounslow has decided as part of their budget cuts to withdraw all funding for youth services, which are centre-based. So we're facing a bit of a funding cliff edge September of this year. So we're doing all our best to raise third-party funding so that we can keep the lights on. So our model is to license out space in the centre from which we take licence fees, and that helps to pay for the building's maintenance and the upkeep of the building. And then we're looking for third-party sponsors, private or business, to help continue to fund the youth programmes.
And how can people donate?
Very easily, there's a website, www.hogarth.org.com. So there's a donations PayPal page there, or today you can just put money in the bucket. Couldn't be simpler.
I understand that you're starting a project next month with the view of doing meditation before work. Could you tell me a little bit more about the project?
Yes, so it's called Morning Mindfulness, and it'll be from 7:30 in the morning to 8 o'clock. So it's right before people sort of get going to work, and the location is right near Turnham Green station in the upstairs of Trinity Cafe. So it's a project which is launched initially to get people more, to help people connect with themselves more before work, and to sort of give them that force to sort of enjoy the rest of their day, you know. So it's morning mindfulness. So you finish your meditation, you get onto the tube and you go to work. That's the concept. It's completely free of charge. Donations are of course welcome, but it's free of charge, and it's done with the best of heart to sort of promote mindfulness for people. And I will be sort of conducting the sessions, all the sessions. So it starts from 7:30 to 8, starting on the 11th of July.
There's so much going on here at the festival. It is really nice to sit down, put my feet up and have a bit of chocolate cake.